Good morning, everybody. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. This is sponsored by someone, and I'm going to put her name or their names. It's, a collab, What's Up Wednesday. I have to go find out who it is, and then I'll verbally say their name and then put it down below. So I'm just going to chat about what's going on today. The sun is coming out a little bit, but what's going to happen is supposedly, see, we can even see when you can't. There's clouds and blue sky. We're supposed to maybe get snow tonight. Oh my goodness. So what's going on here Wednesday is I have myself some cinnamon raisin toast. And this is the Franz, I think that's a local brand, cinnamon swirl. I had a very, very small haul order from Walmart today because it's somebody's birthday here. And I wanted to get some things for that. So I ordered the cinnamon toast or something like that. It looked really good. I've seen other people get it on their hauls, and I never have. I wanted it. They substituted it. That's okay. I knew that could happen because I've asked for it several times, and they've never had it. But this time I did ask for a sub. So here that is, and it's good. It's really sweet. So there's raisins, cinnamon, and I'm thinking that's like sugar here and there. And then I'm on my second cup of French press. This is you can see my lippies. That's my second cup. It was a rough night, let me tell you. I heard noises. I heard knocking. The dogs even heard it. I did not like that. Let me show you what else I got in that little haul. No shame in my game. I did not make a cake. I ordered a cake. So, and let me tell you this is mother's intuition. After you've had grocery delivery from the Walmart, you start to know their ways. And so this person requested, a very chocolate cake, which is the first time this person has ever requested anything like that. So I ordered two, one of this kind and one of this kind. You see this kind? No, you do not. Because if I had ordered just this kind, I would have no cake, and I would be making a cake today. So here, one of these things is not like the other. Freshness date, best if used by 1/28/24. Oh, this is chocolate cake, chocolate swirls, chocolate buttercream in the middle. Okay, 1/28/24. But if we go around the corner here, what do we have here? 1/23/24. Somehow it got revived an extra 5 days. I'm gonna try to doll this up some. I'm obviously gonna put this is an adult. They're all adults here. I'm gonna put a candle in there. Maybe I'll put some colorful something in it, make it look more birthday-y. This person also requested moose tracks. They had no moose tracks at my Walmart. So I went ahead and ordered two kinds. The first kind I ordered was blue bunny tracks or something, because I thought it sounded like moose tracks. And then I remembered that they don't like it because it's not actually ice cream, it's frozen dessert, and they prefer real ice cream. Not that it's not good, they like it, they just want real instead of, yeah. Anyway, I took it out of the cart, or so I thought, and there it was. When the guy got here, I did the same thing I did with the cake. I ordered two kinds of ice cream. Now I have three. My freezer of shame in the house. So we've got Tillamook Mudslide, and it's like vanilla with chocolate all in it. And it's vanilla. Let me just tell you what it says and trying to explain it to you. It is smooth chocolate ice cream with a ribbon of rich fudge and chocolatey chips. Now, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, here's the Blue Bunny. Super Fudge Brownie. Maybe they'll like it this time. Anyway, I put the other one out in the garage deep freeze. I don't remember what it was, but it was chocolate. I found it. It's hashtag What's Up Wednesday. It's an open collab, and it's hosted by Tiho Creates. So I would put an @ symbol before that name because I forgot. So when I put the information up on this video, I'll do that. Now let me show you what we're going to be having for this birthday dinner tonight, and this is special request. They want chicken party wings, so I got I already had this in the freezer. I was going to use it for Super Bowl. I'll get more. Super Bowl's a way off, so that came out of my deep freeze. This was a today order. I'm lucky they had it. I'm lucky they got it, that I got it. Otherwise, I would have to add something else. And then I've also got some Rhodes rolls in here. Those are those yeast rolls that you get frozen, preformed in balls. I already had these in the deep freeze as well. And I just, leave them in here to rise until it's time to bake them off around dinner time. I got some cocktail sauce. I could have made cocktail sauce, but I didn't feel like it. So here we go. Here's how I make cocktail sauce. I take ketchup, and I take, what do I take, Kendra? You can do this. Ketchup. It's hot. Let me go find it. Okay. I use ketchup, horseradish sauce, and a little bit of lemon juice. And that's just how I make my cocktail sauce. I wonder how they make theirs. Let me put my glasses. They're on top of my head where they rest most of the day unless I'm trying to read something up close and personal. So this has basically ketchup. Oh, and the second ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. It's got vinegar, horseradish. Here's some more corn syrup, salt, soybean oil, natural flavoring, mustard, dehydrated onion, spices, onion powder, garlic powder. I could really do without the high fructose corn syrup in everything we eat. I found these. These were 88 cents a piece, I think it said. I can't remember for sure, but it was cheap. They're tiny. I'm going to put them in lunch boxes for the guys. I only got 2. They may not like it. So this one is Anaheim pepper puree, Anaheim chili pepper, citric acid, water, vinegar, jalapeno puree, jalapeno pepper, citric acid, soybean oil, brown sugar, fire roasted jalapeno puree, salt, garlic powder, cayenne, lime juice, cumin, cultured dextrose, xanthan gum, I don't know what that is, and then natural flavor. So that's a little bit better for sure. And there's their information. And I didn't even know they made individual serve stuff like this, but this will be, when they see this in a lunchbox sometime when I put whatever I'm going to put in the lunchbox with it, they'll be thrilled to have it. Last night, my granddaughter, Miss Patience, came over, and one of the kids helped her to make peanut butter chocolate chunk cocktail peanut cookies. So they had a ball doing that. She took home half of them. And this is what's left here. They are not my favorite. Although, you know what? That's not the point. The point is she got to spend time with her uncle, and they got to, Donna and I watched TV and chatted. Okay, and a side dish. I am going to put out salad, and I'm going to put out salad and the house macaroni and cheese. I thought about making macaroni and cheese from scratch. But when I make it from scratch, that in and of itself is a meal. It's a big deal with a lot of different kind of cheeses and other things in it. And so they'll eat this. And I need to use it up. I don't know what the date on this is, but it's been in here a while. So that's my story. Oh, yeah. I need to get those wings out of that bag. All right, this is just a shiny, platter thing, cookie tray thing. I'm gonna put these in a strainer, strain off all of that icy liquid that they were frozen when I put them in there this morning. I'll strain off all the icy water that's in there, and I will put a towel down here, a paper towel, to try to sop it up some, because I find that the spices and sauces and things stick way better to dry than to the wet. I don't know if you're supposed to do it that way, or I just figured I like it better that way. I think that's it for now. I'm going to show you a plate when it gets served, and I will also show you the cake when I don't know what I'm going to do about decorating that cake. I'm not going to squirt a name on it or anything. There's just a little bitty space on there, but I'll do something to it. I thought about putting up balloons too. This is a 26-year-old, so you might not think that's cute. Oh, and there's a gift. There's actually 2 gifts. One's on the way, one's here. How about a haul? I got a couple of boxes from Amazon. Yeah, I was trying to all I could think of was YouTube. But anyway, I'll show you what I have here. Okay, nothing sponsored. I paid for everything here myself. Not that it's a lot. So this is called Homanly. Homanly, Farewell to Pollution, Enjoy the Nature. So this is a family-owned company, and they make dishware made out of processed wheat, apparently. And I love them. They feel like wood, and they can be microwaved if you want. They can be dishwasher safe if you want. So I got the full set. You could buy 2 at a time, or you could buy each of the colors. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. Light blue, yellow, dark blue, and kind of a harvesty orange gold. I'm gonna really like replacing my heavy. I use like a Walmart brand cereal bowls that are made out of glass or pottery or something, and they tend to chip and things like that. Now Corelle won't do that. You can use Corelle, but they're still kind of heavy, and I'm gonna put these in the cupboard and see if they become popular. They're popular with me already. They want to know if you have any problems. They can, hey, hold on. You two stop that, please. No, bad girl. She has been picking fights lately. She's spayed, he's neutered. I don't know what the deal is, but she's trying to take his head off lately. He doesn't have to do anything but walk past her. They're both toy poodles. You can probably tell by that kind of. Anyway, if you have a problem, you just let them know. You know, they're standing behind everything that they're making. I like this with the bowl colors, you know. Anyway, I was impressed just by seeing it on Amazon. The price was right, and I'm going to give them a shot. Now, here's the second thing that I'll show you, and it is, has anybody used these? Shed Happens. It's the fur zapper. Zaps fur off your laundry. A 2-pack. It's a USA company, and so you can add 1 to your washer and 1 to your dryer, which is what I think I'm going to do, or add 2 to each. It supposedly will take off hair too. Now, poodles don't shed a lot. They shed very little because poodles don't have fur, they have hair. And that's why you have to have your poodle's haircut. If you didn't have your poodle's haircut, they would be a matted, unhealthy mess. So, long story short, that's why I need this. And I have long hair. One of the kids has long hair, and both of us drop coat like German shepherds. So anyway, there we go. Give it a try and let you know how this works for me. This was the most reasonable that I found. Some of them were $40 and more. And I thought, not for that. Things that collect hair and make a mess for me are things like, you know, throw blankets that the dogs will snuggle up in, and then a lot of the time that'll come out into the the lint trap of the dryer, but not all of it. And hair just gets wrapped around cheap sweaters and stuff badly. So anyway, long story short, fur zapper. I'll let you know how I like it. I paid for this too. Nothing today was, you know, sponsored or gifted to me. Now, here's the next thing. Ooh, I got to open this up. Let's get personal. I didn't personalize it. I just got what they had there. I get to use candles for the next few weeks. Let's get personal, personalized candles. And here's this, Soy and Sass. So what I got is, also proudly made in the USA, hand-poured soy candle with a touch of sass. Let me open it. Came lovely packaged as well. This was wrapped around it, and it was in this thick box, not a cheap one. And the scent is winter. Cinnamon, clove, and orange. And made in the USA is everything to me. I worry about chemicals and things like that and other things. I'm going to try to just, nope, I got to take my hands off the camera. Hold on. Oh, my word, I wish you could smell this. It smells like a bakery. My mom will not burn food-related candles because she says, and I believe her, that if she burns a candle, it does nothing but say to her, whisper in her ear, you need food. Find whatever that is. I eat it already, so it doesn't whisper more than I already have in my own sick head. I forgot to say, the reason that I got these things that are basically for me, for mom, is because I used to order one or two a month, not a month, a season, like subscription boxes. Like there was one called FabFitFun, and there was another, I can't remember what they were all called. But I found that though I was happy to get them and excited, and I filmed them, and I didn't use 75% of what was in it. I gave it away or I just stored it away. So what I'm doing is I'm spending that much money on my own subscription box. So this is winter, and then in March I'll do a spring, and then in June I'll do a summer. You get my point. Okay. So, a Yankee Candle wood wick crackles as it burns. These are my favorite kind that make that little crackly noise. So, let me open the box up further and get that candle out of there. All right, so this one is balsam and cedar with essential oils. Now, it came just like this. There's no lid to this, which I'm surprised that Yankee Candle's doing that. It seems like they always had lids, and I like the lids because when my husband is afoot, he doesn't like scents. It does not that he doesn't like it. It gives him headaches. He's very, very prone to scent-induced headaches. So I like to put a lid on what I have and just store it away until he's not around. So I'm not going to be able to do that unless I wrap it. I could wrap it in saran wrap or something, I guess. It's a pretty nice smell, but it's also a strong smell. This is really going to be one that he'll have a problem with. So I need to put this in a very secure container of some kind. Anyway, I like it fine. I haven't burned either one of these yet, but I would have preferred remove before burning. Do you think people don't, maybe? Look at my nails. That's terrible. I have been digging in the dirty dishes, you guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, that just is awful. Anyway, I'm going to let you know how I like it after I get to burning. I won't do them together. That sounds like a couple of scents that might fight. I'm for sure going to do this one first. I wonder if my mother would like this. That's the hard thing about getting candles. You know, you never know how you're going to feel about it. Handcrafted bread lame. So this is for the birthday kid who is a sourdough maniac. I have sourdough starter in the refrigerator. I have it on the cupboards. I have it in a bowl rising right this minute. So if you don't make sourdough, you might not know. When you form your loaf or whatever that you're going to bake off in the refrigerator, in the stove oven, you take a razor or other sharp thing and you score the bread across. And some people make beautiful designs and things like that. So this is the tool, and it comes with the razors, which this person already has too. But I don't know if these are special razors or not. And you attach it to this, and then you can just score that bread. So I'm going to wrap this up like I didn't open it. Because he was just going to use his own razors, you know, and I'm like, no, let's go ahead and get you some good stuff. And he's like, no, I don't need it. And I thought, yeah, well, you're getting it. Okay, so it explains it here. How to supercharge your bread flavor. Perfect your sourdough crust. Mesmerize your family and friends, and other best-kept secrets. All right, Saint Germain Premium Bread Lame. And I never knew they were called that, bread lame. Made in China, though. He might not want this. He's picky. We'll see. Okay, this was the last thing, and it was supposed to be for this birthday person. I read the the description, and I didn't pay close attention. It says it's a luxury throw blanket, everlasting comfort. And from what I can see through the hole, can you see that glimmer and shine in there? That is very cheap, plasticky material, and nobody wants to snuggle up to that. I was thinking it was like flannel ones, you know. That's yucky. He's not going to want that. Yuck. I want to scratch just looking at it. It's just me. I don't know. So I'm not going to give that to him. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's 2 losses. I didn't do much better than the subscription box, I guess. I'm thrilled with this for the sourdough, this candle, these bowls. I haven't used this yet. Now, the last thing in the box, I had no idea it was going to be this big. I was going to put this away for Valentine's Day, and I still am. But what it is a big box of just individual servings. You know, little ones. I wonder how many are actually in here. It's got by number, but I don't know. Like it says 1 pound, 12.8 ounces, but how many? I don't know. I'll have to look into this. So each one is 0.6 ounces. Kind of, sort of shaped like a heart and kind of, sort of moist. Look at that. Ooh! You know what I just thought of? I'll give this to the dogs. They have a little bed in the corner that they sleep on, and I'll just throw this on there. They love this kind of thing, and it really wasn't expensive, so I don't know why I was expecting such a miracle. You get what you pay for, right? And in this case, I just was underwhelmed, and I'm sure that some people might love it, so I should hush. Anyway, this is it. I'm going to take this over to my mama's house and see if she would like it. She might like the scent. It's not food-based. I'm going to clean this mess up, and I'm going to set that baby on fire. Get that beautiful smell in here. It's energizing, you know. Orange makes you energized. It does. I just opened this so I could put it into the laundry room. It's really sticky tacky. You know, I can see how that's going to gather hair on the washer and dryer. I have high hopes. I'm going to go put it in there now. All right, I dried the wings off and, you know, patted them with paper towels and everything. And then I did salt, pepper, onion powder. And before that, I spritzed them. Rather than, you know, pour some, I just spritzed them. I just want them to crisp up a little bit in the oven. And after they're crisped up a little bit, I had this in my pantry, so I'll use this buffalo wing sauce. All right, then, I've got these, you know, mostly done. I put them in on 400, and I squirted them with some olive oil and salt and pepper and onion powder, and then I flipped them over, tried to get a little bit of crispy brown on there. And now I have our buffalo sauce here, and I'm gonna put that on one side. Whew, that smells like buffalo sauce under my nose. Anyway, I'm gonna put it on this side, give it 10 minutes, turn it over, put it on the other side, another 10 minutes, and then they're done. I'll just keep them warm. Well, I just got another delivered. There's 3 bags on the floor. This time they weren't boxes, they're bags. So let me start over here, and I'll say I got, nothing was expensive for sure. I got some washi tape for, you know, February, March, April kind of stuff. Springtime, maybe. For crafting. Washi tape, if you don't know, is for crafting. You can put it down on paper and it comes right back up without tearing most paper. And then I got some, it's called bits. Just little cardstock stuff. Also for February, Valentine's Day, that kind of thing. And it's going to get more boring now. So I had 3 sizes of white plastic funnels. I had them for a long, long time. Well, I gave him the first one because he needed it for taking care of the baby quail, to pour food and stuff like that. And so that, now I had 2. And then the next size up disappeared. And finally I went looking and I couldn't find any of my white funnels. And I just blew on the camera because I saw some dust. Anyway, I said, I can't find my funnels. And he goes, well, which one are you looking for? I said, anyone. And he goes, I think I have it in the shop. And I said, so now you have all my funnels? Okay, I don't want them back. So now I have pretty colorful girly ones. And if these come up missing, I'm going to have a fit and a half. Okay. And this is more than 3. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I actually have one that size, that little bitty one there, and I've only used it a couple of times. Okay, here's the really boring stuff. This is little garbage bags for the living room wastebasket. Typically, I would use garbage bags. I'm sorry, grocery bags for garbage bags in there, but they make them thicker now. I don't understand that. I thought we were going away from things that lasted in the landfills, but now they're twice as thick, and we pay for them. Anyway, they don't fit in there right because there's so much bulk and hangover. So I'm going to try this. These are really thin, and all I ever put in there is like, crumpled up piece of paper with my notes or Kleenex or something like that. These are also unscented. That's why I didn't get them at the dollar store. I can't find unscented little garbage bags anywhere. Local, I mean. So this is perfect because, like I've shared, we're a non-scented soap and all that. This is the last thing. Yay! How exciting. Oh, I should have told you, this came with, how many bags did it come with? 4 rolls, 60 count. All right. This is just painter's tape, not going to paint. I like to use these to label tubs and buckets and stuff out in the storage area. Like I would write Christmas on one of the tubs and, autumn on another tub. And then I know at a glance what's in those tubs. And I was out of it. And he gave me this really thin, like masking tape almost, only it's paperish. It's not at all like real masking tape, I guess. Anyway, I hated it because every time I'd go to tear it, it would rip sideways. And I just said, okay, I'm just going to get my own. I'm going to keep this for me, for what I want. All right. And that's it. Woohoo! Big deal, right? I'm going to open these and look at them. I'm going to have fun with these and this because I've got a February collage collab that I'll tell you about another time. Well, I have got the wings are done, the rolls are done. I'm going to start the macaroni and cheese right now. Finally got the cover off this cake. I could not get the cover off to decorate it. So I used my toolbox. I used snowflakes, and I used mini M&Ms, and then I used some of these just to try to, birthday it up some. I wish I had some malted milk balls. I would have put one on top of each one of these Starburst, whipped cream Starbursts on the very top. But maybe that would be over the top. You know what I mean? Too much. You know what else would be good? Malted milk balls all along the edge here. I could play in this cake for a long time and not be done. So I'm done with this. I'm going to put these decorating things away and get started on that house macaroni and cheese. Today is going to be boxed. I've already got the water in the pan. Just need to turn it on and get going with it. Rolls are done and in a container. This is just the regular, Kraft blue box macaroni and cheese. So I'm doubling it because I use 2 boxes. So I've got 2 of the shakers of powdered cheese, half a cup of butter, so a whole stick instead of 4 tablespoons, and a half a cup of milk. And sometimes I don't use all the milk. It depends on how it looks. I don't like it runny, but I don't like it too thick either. So I just look at it and judge, is that about right? I like to take the butter and just drop it in the hot pan after I've put the pasta noodles, noodle pasta, macaroni pasta into the sink to drain, into the strainer to drain, whatever you call it. What do you call those? Colanders. I always called them strainers or drainers. Anyway, I'm put the lid on this, let it warm up before I add the macaroni. Done. I used all the milk, the whole half cup. I'll put the lid on this and just let it chill out until they get home. All right, that's it, folks. This is my plate. We also have those shrimp and, of course, cake and ice cream. And that's not pictured here because I'm not going to eat the shrimp. And I don't know if I'll eat cake and ice cream, but if I do, it'll be way later. And so I have some flats, wings, the macaroni and cheese, Caesar salad, and roll. There's that. If you guys liked anything you saw today, I hope you make comments and maybe consider subscribing if you haven't already. There's a bell icon in the upper right-hand corner, and when you smash that bell icon, it'll let you know when I make a new video. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care, everybody. Bye.